Alright, so I'm about to end this playthrough, unfortunately, which has all of these awesome people in it. What to do, what to do. So I figured I would teach you guys how I end my playthroughs, how I prep for an end of a playthrough, and some of the things I do. When you've played it as much as I have, you're going to have pretty much 50 survivors in your save. That's as much as you can hold, okay? And you're not going to remember who has what on them. Um, when you get to the end of the legacy, it will show you, the person and their traits, but it does not show you what they have in their inventory. For example, like this. This guy has nothing, you see? So what I suggest you do, if you're in the same spot I am, where your save file is already filled and you're picking survivors that are going to stay and some that are going to leave, especially legacy survivors. Like this guy is one of my legacy survivors I brought here. It's dark. I wish it was not dark, but fuck, man. Even with lights in the damn base, can't see shit. The fuck is the point of having power if it doesn't work? Alright. So, number one thing you want to do is you'll notice my guy has an 8-slot backpack. It's the elite pack from the Red Talon. So I recommend now is the time, if you have Daybreak, to call in these recruits and get them, taken care of, as I do, and then get the backpack if you don't have it, if you want it to carry it through, because all of my guys have it. Okay? Next, what I recommend is never have a person you're going to carry over into your save as your leader, legacy or not. The reason being is because you need the other people to load up on things, and I've done this myself, and that's why I'm saying this. So if this guy was my hero, right, and I was going to end the legacy, I would want to equip him with all the best stuff, right? Guess what that's going to do? It's not going to allow you to properly prep for the end of the legacy. You're going to be too worried about, oh shit, I need to grab this book. I need to put this mod on my guy to carry over. It just sucks. So I recommend never using the hero as the person that's going to end your legacy. Okay? Number two, when you have 50 people in your save file, how the fuck are you going to remember who has what?
Really could have used your help there.
Yeah, well, fuck you, bro.
About asking again.
Get out! Okay, so...
Sure could have used those guys.
God damn it. Why do they always gotta do this? Can't they ever just shut up? Can't you ever just shut your mouth? Can't you ever just shut up? Please. Okay. So, how are you going to keep track? Even if you don't have 50 survivors. Say you have 20 in your save file. You're not going to remember what each survivor has in their backpack. Okay? There's a simple way to do this. If you're playing on the computer or the Xbox like I am, whatever. If you can screen capture, what I suggest doing is bringing up the inventory, like this screen here, having it filled with everything they're going to be carrying for him, and then taking a screenshot of this. Okay? And you do that for every single one of your survivors that's a legacy survivor. Then, when it comes time to, start a new community, or maybe you want to get rid of one of your guys in your legacies, you're not getting rid of somebody that, say, has a Red Talon workshop on them, or a network dish. You can quickly pull up the picture and be like, oh shit, I can't get rid of this guy yet. He's got the network dish on him, stuff like that. So I recommend screenshotting the inventory. So I'm going to show you this guy, since he's one of my main guys, or is going to be. He's a licenologist. He has Unbreakable. He's one of my lame legacy guys. So for him, I don't want this. So you're going to have to make a decision on what things you're going to take and what you're not. So for him, 100% I like to do is put mods first. Okay? Starting with the network dish. I have 2 of these, so another one will go on somebody else. And then I will put other mods that are hard to come by, like the white noise machine, right? These I usually always find rifle presses and stuff, so or fertilizer bags. So I don't really worry about those too much. The pesticide one I usually do keep because that's a little harder to find, but generally sometimes I'll do the casting kit because I like it. Yeah, of course it is. And I will put plague samples. Very important for me. I will grab one of these kits. I wish they would stack, but if I have any vehicle kits, I will grab one of those. Now, once that is done, unfortunately, I have to knock down. You're going to have to knock down some buildings. But this is the time you're going to look at your things and take off any mods you have on buildings. Okay? This I have to tear down because if you don't, you're going to lose your fucking Red Talon buildings and you're going to be kicking yourself in the balls or whatever, in the ass, for not doing so. This mod is super awesome. I used to not like it, but now I freaking love this thing, the stabilizing foam. The comfy chair too is another kind of quirky, rare one. But you're gonna see, I'm at the end of the legacy, so all of these mods are coming off, especially the network dish. Don't ever forget that. Compost bin, out of there. This is what I was talking about. Pesticide, get it out. You can leave the other things, but that's the main thing you want to do. So, but what I will do in the meantime, when this is happening, I'll throw up, a regular thing here. I'll throw up maybe something else just in the meantime, like the latrine, whatever the hell else. I don't care. Just to keep them a little happy. Now, I will go back in here, and now I can get my things, right? So now I get my Red Talon workshop, office quarters. I'm going to grab the... See, here comes the problem. So now it's going to come to weapons. What do you really want? You should go through your weapons and see what you always get multiples of. You see how I always get these pistols? You would never take a pistol. The only one you would take would be like a pro, right? But even those you can get in the Plague Hearts. They're not as rare as these. The 80, you're like this, like the Glock 80 Custom, stuff like that. The Mac V's. You want stuff that come with the rare weapon cache, or like this you get from Cache Brumont, even stuff you had to pay influence for or something. You can see I got a couple of these. I even got the SWAT, this one. So I'm going to take this just because it's worth. Even if I didn't use it, I could hand it off to somebody else, right? I don't usually take ammo, 50 cal, grenades. I don't care. I'd rather have that spot for a weapon. And even though this guy's close combat, doesn't matter. I'm still going to equip him with one of the best rare things I can, like a noodle knife. Or there's not very many good blunt weapons. Or trench shovel. Echo 1 Wraith is very good. Bastard of Blaywood, one of my favorite weapons. I will throw that on there. I usually try to take 2 of each, if I can. So in this case, 2. I know I have one repeater here, so he'll take it. That'll be my second gun. This is just giving you an idea of how I do it. The other thing I do, which I just didn't do, and I may have to take some of this stuff off, I always give an ultralight backpack. So...
Yeah, I already got all the crap I can carry.
Oh, actually, that's the one I wanted. So I will use a slot on that because I'm usually like to run around with marathon, so I need that. Now I'm going to go back in here because, as I said, I removed some of those things. There should be another white noise machine in here. I never leave these behind. But I may give that to another person because I have 2 network dishes in that, so I'm going to give it to the other person so I can at least get some stuff extra on him, like the compost bin. I would like to get one more weapon on him. The repeater crossbow is very tempting, but I think I have infinite rage in here. Yeah, I do. I got a couple of them. But, has a damn brake on it, which I don't want. always forget to do, always, if you don't want like the brakes on your guns, make sure to take them off and swap them out for something else, like an advanced suppressor. And now you can see this is basically how I would set up somebody for an end playthrough. The only thing I'm debating on now is I know, I got more of those I got to do. But he is set up as you want to set up your survivors as somebody that could start or be an anchor for your playthrough, a next playthrough or something, right? I hate when it doesn't show the pictures like this when I'm looking in the locker. Alright. So there was something else I wanted. So you just got to be very careful. Look through and do the tabs one at a time. I think I'm going to go with the comfy chair. And then boom, he's set. Now I don't have to worry about him. I know he's ready. And see, this is what I'm talking about. If he was my hero, I'd have all this shit on him, and I wouldn't have other stuff I need, like grenades and stuff, or whatever I'm using to take out the last legacy. That's why I'm saying don't pick your hero as somebody that's going to go into your save, unless you have the room. But because you're going to be like this. But now this is where I take a screenshot, and now I know Alec. I pull Alec up, and Alec, stand up, Alec. I hate when they do this shit. Now I know Alec has all this shit, okay? Boom. So now I go to the next person I'm keeping, which is Rich. Rich is replacing, unfortunately, Maggie. Maggie keeps hidden pouches and that, but Rich is an auto mechanic, and he's hard to kill and keeps hidden pouches. So Rich is replacing Maggie. Yeah, you guys don't care about any of that shit. Look at how this shit just turned daytime out of nowhere. Excellent. So now I do the same shit. I do the same shit for Rich, but at least here I'm gonna get to pick a backpack. Not that one. There's cool ones in here. I'm gonna give him that one. I got so many of these. It's like, it sucks having to leave the backpacks, dude. It really sucks. I got 2 of these, it looks like. That sucks. I'm gonna lose. Nah, that's the only one. Well, but that's what I'm saying. So now I got my ultralight. I'm gonna boom. I didn't want to do that. Make sure to dump the other ultralights out, so you have the one you want. Get rid of any stupid meds. You don't want that shit. Now I will switch it back to this. I will use the ultralight add-in, and we're gonna go through the same process. Of course, there's a fucking zombie attack right in the middle of the shit. So, okay, so same thing. I'm gonna prep him, so he's gonna get, boom, that white noise machine. Give him a compost bin. I'm going to load him with these. I need the one that does the van. But I have some books I need carried over, so I can't not take them. Which is the Lycanology textbooks. I need that. And if you ever get these books, don't forget them. A shooting and a combat. And now I got to give him a weapon. I will put that on him, but he will also get, I don't know. Oh yeah, plague samples. And you see how quickly this shit fills up, and now all the rest of this stuff, even though I want to keep it, it's all the waste unless I have extra survivors to put this shit on. But now I would do the same thing. That's just bullshit. I would screenshot. Come on, damn it, bro. What the fuck is up with this, dude? He's standing right. There's 2 of them standing right here. You kidding me? It's stupid.
We made it. Nice work, people.
So now, again, I would get a screenshot of this, and now I know what Rich has. And I already know I have 50 people in my save, so I can't carry anybody over else. Alex already in there. Maggie's in there, but I'm getting rid of, and Rich. But just in case I have an extra, I will put Maggie back in. I'll load her up with whatever the hell else, just in case I, by some chance, have a room for her. I'll take her. But most likely don't. And there's not even an elite pack, I don't think. Oh, there is. I got one elite pack left, so maybe there is a spot left for her. I'll grab these.
That's a lot of stuff.
It is. It's a lot of fucking stuff. But it sucks losing this stuff. That's the problem, you know? It's like you get all this stuff and then you got to get rid of it. You don't have to, but I mean, when you're in my situation, you do. And I've been through so many of these playthroughs, I figured I would give a little bit of advice to other people because I know other people, you know, may have a hard time picking and deciding. You decide how you want to set yours up for the thing. I'm just showing you how I do it and what you should do, like with the mods and all that. Get all that stuff off. 100% want to make sure that is all done. Do not get caught. Because I've had that happen, and that sucks. Like, even this gun I would like to take, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to grab this suppressor. But I have so many awesome guns in here, and I can't do shit with them. It sucks. It really sucks. And these things, now that I think about it, I got to switch and get these, because I bought these specifically so I wouldn't lose them. So now I gotta go back to Rich, and I gotta get rid of something else. It sucks. It sucks having to do this. Like, now I'm gonna get rid of the crossbow. Because I'm gonna get rid of the crossbow and I gotta dump something else. And dump the compost bin because I need those two weapons. I want this BSG and I want. Didn't I just dump two things? Oh, that's right. I didn't. So then I go back here and I'm like, okay, now I gotta update the screenshot. Take another screenshot, okay? And again, I'll just go back to Maggie because if I can keep her, I will. I will look through my other save of my pictures and see if I have anybody worthy of switching her out with, which I may. So I will prep her just in case. And see, this is something I forgot about already. That sniper I bought from Cash Boom Mount. The UMP. These are all things I'm going to lose anyway. There's nothing I can do about it. And she can take, I guess, the compost bin. I mean, it's really your choice of what you're going to do. But again, then you're going to take the screenshot, boom. And now, once you have all that done, now you're going to do your see, now I'm going to switch to him, right? But now I can take him and load him any way I want for the final mission, and I don't got to worry about, oh shit, am I forgetting something, or am I putting too much stuff? Because especially on the harder things, like standard, it's not too bad, but if you do Nightmare or fucking, if you do Nightmare or even Dread, if you don't properly prep for the last mission, you can get screwed. So if you're loading up your guy with all kinds of shit and you don't have what you need to take the mission down, you're gonna get screwed. So now I don't have to worry about that. I can put, everything I need on this guy, all the ammo and everything, and I don't gotta worry about not being prepared. See, I can load him up. I can even put more health on him, or even actually some grenades, so I can end this even easier. But I can at least put useful stuff in here instead of stuff, I would be not able to do if I was full of mods and stuff. So now you're not gonna. I'm gonna do the last legacy and complete it, but that's how I suggest you do it. Always go through your base, knock down the things, any facilities. Go through these things, make sure none of the stuff is here. Get network dish and all that stuff off, because you're gonna finish it. It's not, your people are not gonna go from straight to miserable from one thing. So you do it, and now you boom, everything's set and done. I don't have to worry about everything. I know my people. I know Rich, Alec, and Maggie have my things, and I can compare them to the other ones, and that's it. And this guy, I know I'm not going to carry over. Although I'd like to. I'd love to carry over all these guys. I just can't. I have too much shit, and that's it. And that's how you can prep it in a logical way, at least to me anyway, someone that has OCD, logical way, and not have to worry about forgetting things. And you should always do this before you do your last mission, like I am now. The Warlord is just example. Whatever the last one is before it says, hey, completing this will complete the legacy. It can't go back. That message. That mission, you do this. And you can see my home status is cheerful and all that nonsense. So now I don't have to worry. I go out.
The lights on.
I go finish my legacy, and boom, I switch my characters out. Done deal. That's it. Hopefully that helps.